Hi, this is Tyler Bauer, the Chief Scout at InternshipScout, and I just kind of wanted to talk about what's been going on lately. So, just to give you an update, I'm kind of dealing with a sickness. It's it's weird because things are going so well in a lot of facets, especially with Internship Scout, and a lot of interesting insights have been kind of brought up from this, and I kind of wanted to share it with you guys. So, it's been really crazy from switching from internship coach to internship scout. When I was doing internship coach, we got around $540 in revenue over 3 months, and then at the end of that, we refunded everybody. Um, and then we started internship scout, or I did kind of a slow venture, and then it's been around like at least more than 1,000, maybe 1,500 now in revenue in like a week and a half or 2 weeks, and like people, the customers are very very like happy about it, and it's also been kind of neat too because I brought almost every I brought over almost every customer from internship coach and to being a user into internship scout, and at least a couple have already gotten internships, and I didn't have to charge the students at all. So that's been really exciting. But now that I've got the sickness, it's kind of made me just take a step back and ask, like, why am I actually doing this? And I think it's actually kind of healthy and positive because there's been a lot of success as of late, but it's not always going to be there. So it's always good to think about every once in a while, why you're actually pursuing a venture. Like, what's your emotional reason? And for me, it's becoming more and more apparent that like my emotional reason is that like when I'm able to connect people, and they're able to like really, really, really succeed together, like really click emotionally and professionally and whatnot, and like really get things done. That brings like a lot of joy to me. Like that's just like pure like emotional excitement. So like it's very exciting for me for a customer to say, "Oh yeah, I've been working with this guy, and he's incredible, and he blows my mind, and we got rid of our our old dumbass contractor because they overcharge, and they almost all of them overcharge, and then and then the intern is saying, or consultant. I mean, we're still figuring out a lot of things on the outside, but it's like, wow, the CEO actually trusts me, and he actually trusts me to work on the business. Like that's what really gets me going. Like that's what I really like about this. Because really the money is I hate when the money, it's nice. I mean, it's a validator. That's what I would say. It's like a validator that we're like providing value, like that's what it is. But beyond that, like I'd rather make, like if you think about it, like I'd rather make a lot less money doing what I'm passionate about than like going to like some big, like making like a 2% yield or something. So this, I'm just sorry, I'm not able to verbalize as well. But it's very nice to have that purpose, and I think there's that excitement. I think there's also that nice feeling when you're creating relationships between people that can develop over time, and I think that's very exciting to bring together the right people at the right time to make things happen. And I guess that kind of just wraps up why I'm doing this in the first place, and why like when I do eventually hire people, what kind of passions I want them to have. Um, because like I'm not just going to be hiring programmers, designers, and all that to work like separately on the business. Like everybody's going to be working on the entire platform. Like if you're like a programmer, you're going to also be working with the customer. Like it's not like you're just going to be like this is a very like human type ordeal. And then in terms of our investors, like we're gonna be very picky on who we bring on. Like it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna throw out 100K for 2%. No, it's like we might turn that down if we don't believe you're actually passionate and you actually like want to like work. Like we want the investors to like forward customers to us and like get feedback. Like we want people to be very involved in what we're doing to the point where it's almost like fanaticism. Like it's craziness because we want people to like just be so passionate about connecting certain people. We charge, and that's for value purposes and like having a business purposes, but I think we vastly like for what the value we're providing. Like if you like, for instance, we have somebody who's very 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 talented in SEO. We connect to people for the value. Like if you're paying like this SEO firm like a couple hundred at least a month to do this, and usually these SEO firms are crap, and we connect you with him, And like, let's say he just charges by the hour, he does a lot more in 1 hour than they'll do in a year. Yeah, like we're gonna charge for that. But but it's more about beyond the charging. It's more about the passion behind like and connecting certain people and making things happen and connecting the right people and connecting people who are purposeful and don't just want to make a buck for a few years. So like people who actually have a vision. So I know those were a lot of disjointed thoughts, but I love your feedback. Thank you.